Democrats hate Republicans. Republicans hate Democrats. Except for this one, I'm not tied to a party. I'm tied to common sense. I'm tied to the Constitution. So at the end of the day, let me just tell you guys something. Okay, now watch. I might get banned. Who knows? They might shut my account off. If you guys don't see me anymore, trust me, I didn't commit suicide. I'm just telling you the facts, folks. We, the people, decide who speaks, who gets elected, who is allowed to make the rules for us. If you don't like what's going on, here's your options. Number one, shut the fuck up. You can beep that out if you want, or leave it in. But you can shut up, or you can rise up. You can get up. Write your congressman. Write your neighbor. Talk to the individual. Ask everybody. Ask your neighbor. Ask your friends. If everyone is on the same page and we are together, then we can change things. Aha, aha. See, this is what I'm talking about. Why do you think they don't like us being we? They want us separated. So what do? Black versus white, Muslim versus Christian, rich against poor, Democrats against Republicans. You see what I'm saying? Territory against territory, team against team, college against college, male against female, straight against gay. Like, it's all of this separation. They don't want us together, folks, because as you've heard, united we stand. United we're strong. United we decide. It's not rocket science. Because here's how I think majority should rule. Like, for example, let's say here in the state of Nevada, the majority thinks we should wear masks and stay home, and I don't like it. Well, then guess what? I have the right to get the fuck out. That's what I believe. Because again, if I moved into a neighborhood that said, hey, we don't want cars left in our neighborhood, which by the way, there's a lot of homeowners associations that do exactly this. And all of a sudden, you put a car in your driveway, you're getting a fine. You don't like it? Talk to the homeowners association. Well, who elects the homeowners association? The homeowners, which means the majority of the homeowners obviously don't want eyesores. They obviously don't want you painting your house pink. See how that works? Same thing. We don't want to wear masks. Ask the people. Let the people decide. First, have to assemble peacefully. We first have to communicate. We first have to say, we don't like this. So folks, when you see a petition going around, or you see someone saying, hey, let's meet up right over here, if you believe in what that's about, show it your support one way or the other. If you don't believe it, don't show up. Don't sign the petition. If you do believe it, do your duty. Speak up. Sign the petition. Show up. Because that's how the people get the power back. If you want the power back, come together. You want the power back? Do your part. Don't sit there and be a lazy ass and then get pissed off when this person gets elected and starts to make rules you don't like. I don't like a lot of things, but guess what? I can't change it. You can't change it. He can't change it. She can't change it. They can change it. They can change it. And they are supposed to listen to us, but us doesn't exist. We don't exist. That's the message here, folks. Why is it we don't exist anymore? Where did we go? Why did we fall apart into me and you and us and them? Can we be we again? Can we be we? If I run for president, which I may, that's my platform, kids. The Constitution. We the people decide. Nevada's an individual state. California's an individual state. You don't like the rules in California? Move to Nevada. You don't like the rules in Nevada? Move to Montana. They're not doing what you want either? Move to Texas. Oh, Texas doesn't believe what you believe either? You might be the minority. And if you're the minority, shut up, deal with it, or move to Canada, or move to Mexico, or move to Italy, or move to Germany, or go up in the mountains where you can do whatever you want because no one's up there dealing with you. At the end of the day though, folks, think about it. It's we the people that's in control. And we don't exist because we are too busy fighting. We are too busy hating. We are too busy arguing. And the dumbest part about it is we don't even know what we're arguing about because they pit us against each other. They throw out contradictory information. Go to the CDC, it says coronavirus deaths is 37,000. Go to the WHO one, and it says it's 70,000. Well, which one is it? Is it 30,000 or 70,000? Well, this one's up to date. That one was 3 days ago. Really? How come reporters have been busted making false pictures in Syria causing gas attacks? Folks, at the end of the day, the truth is nobody knows. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. That's the truth. I don't know what this is all about, and guess what? Neither do you. I don't know if a cloth mask helps or not, and guess what? Neither do you. This doctor says it doesn't help. This doctor says it does. This doctor says it's preposterous. This doctor says it's not. This doctor says this doctor lies. I mean, even in the ads, 4 out of 5 doctors recommend. Well, how come the 5th one doesn't recommend? Can't them some bitches agree? At the end of the day, folks, if you want to freaking stop this nonsense and you want to freaking start making the rules again, we have to exist. And we haven't existed in a long time. Because we are too busy fighting. We are too busy leaving negative comments. And we are too busy watching the fucking news. Now guess what? When you watch the news, you're making a decision. I believe that reporter versus that reporter. I believe that news station versus that news station. You're making a choice. That's what it is. You don't know anything. Nobody knows anything. There's people right now literally fighting, physically fighting over things they believe, and they don't know shit. They believe it. You don't know it. You believe it. There's a difference between knowing and believing. What you want to do is know, and we want to communicate that knowledge, that knowingness. We want to know. We don't want to believe. Oh, just believe. Who do you believe? Well, I don't know. Who to believe? Do I believe them or do I believe them? Do I believe this or do I believe that? I don't know. How do you not know? I know that frickin' there's people right now not being able to afford rent. I know that there's hungry children in this country. I know that because you can go out and find them, touch them, look at them. They're there. It's real. And I know that shutting down our business is not necessarily the right answer. Should we take some safety precautions? Sure. Should we do a lot more testing? Sure. How do I know those tests are real? There's false negatives, there's false positives. There's people out there getting tested for COVID that says they don't have it when they do. There's people that are out there getting tested that says they do have it when they don't. The scientists will tell you this. Who do you believe? That's the thing. All of us that are arguing, good or bad, this or that, black or white, green or red, doesn't matter. Nobody knows. If you tell the truth and keep it real, we don't know. So until you know, calm down a little bit. Relax, discuss, communicate, seek, learn, gather knowledge. And when it boils down to it, a lot of times we're going to realize we'll never know. We'll never know. Some of us are cynical. Some of us are optimistic. Some of us are pessimistic. If you're pessimistic, maybe you don't believe things. If you're optimistic, maybe you do believe things. No matter which one you are, here's what you better believe. There is no more we, because we are now divided. And this is what you also should believe. We should come back together. We the people is a very powerful thing, but only if it exists. And right now we are too fragmented, we are too opposed, and we are basically non-existent in that form. The Constitution was written for the people, by the people. That's why it says we the people are in charge. The problem is the people that we elected were smart enough to realize as long as we don't exist, they're in charge. Think about it. All right, done for the rant, son. Done ranting.